Last weekend, my favorite bookstore, Possible Futures in New Haven, Connecticut, and one of my favorite book clubs, Silent Book Club New Haven, joined forces to recognize Banned Books Week with a read-in. It was so fun. In partnership with the book app Libro.fm, attendees even received a free book, Lula Dean's Little Library of Banned Books by Kirsten Miller. Did you know that Banned Books Week has been celebrated every year since 1982? It's always during the last week of September or the first week of October. This year, it's recognized October 5th through 11th. Here are some snaps from the event. I need this shirt. Alyssa, co-leader of Silent Book Club New Haven and co-founder of the awesome Bookish Babes and Brews, is reading All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. This particular book wasn't banned or challenged, but hey, it could be by the way things are going. And of course, you got to read the OG banned book 1984. Here's Possible Futures Junior staff member Anila with Bookspace owner Lauren reading and discussing Flamer by Mike Corrado. Apparently, Anila is a faster reader, and she even took a bike ride break so Lauren could catch up. And here I am having the time of my life reading a book recommended by Lauren. It was banned by the U.S. Naval Academy, but it's so mind-bending. It was so good. Of course, it shouldn't be banned. Reading in communion is always a special experience. A great group of people came out to the Banned Books read-in, and I was even able to add a new member to my book club, the Prose Collective. By the way, throughout the entire month of October, Possible Futures is offering a 20% discount on all challenge and banned books.
So we had our banned books read-in today, and we have sort of like a banned books display, but we actually always have banned books here, banned and challenged books. And we have since the book space opened because it's super important to keep in circulation and to read and talk about together the books that powers that be, and especially the ones that are really on the far right at this point in time want to take away from us. Books are incredibly important. They're keepers of histories, especially marginalized histories. They're archives of creative thought about major issues of our time. A book like 1984 was actually trying to warn people about some of the things that we see going on around us right now. And so there's a real reason why when a book like that gets banned, it's actually about suppressing the kind of critical thought that is actually going to help us both keep the freedoms that we have, but expand the freedoms that are being denied to other people and protect communities that are currently under assault. So it's not it's not a coincidence that in this moment when we have a rise in book challenges and book bans, we also have ICE in Chicago going into apartment buildings filled with people of color and literally ripping young folks away from their families, people off the streets. Those are not things that are unrelated. They're very related. And part of how we keep us safe is by ensuring that we have access to information, especially the information, and that could be the information in nonfiction books, but also the information that certain works of fiction and poetry get us thinking about, that we have open access to those things. That is a huge part of how we keep us safe.